Oh, it's fucking hot. Coffee's hot. Happy January, happy 2015, happy Vinyl Haul. That's my intro. Cut it. Okay, so these are all the records I bought in December. And that's December 2014 for anybody who's keeping track. But, so originally before I started the video, I thought I didn't buy like anything in December. I was like, oh, this will be a quick video. I bought a lot more than I thought I did, which is, I guess that's good and bad. Good for me, bad on my wallet. But let's go through some of these. Let's start off with the 7 inches. So I got 2 7 inches in December. This first one is from my buddy Kyle from the podcast. He got me Bright Eyes Easy Lucky Free, which has some songs off of it's in that like era from I'm Wide Awake It's Morning and Digital Ash, Digital Urn. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, some good songs on here. Goldmine Gutted is on here. Love that song. So thank you, Kyle. I'll be playing that frequently. The next 7 inch I got was the Adventures Pity Sex split. And this is a new 7 inch as of last year, like late last year. 2 new songs from both Pity Sex and Adventures, as well as 2 covers. I think there's a Turning Point cover and a Pixies cover on this. Pity Sex does the Pixies cover. So, yeah. I like 7 inches. I don't think a lot of people do really so much, but I like that they're cheap, and a lot of times you get their fun variants, and yeah, I like to put them on if I'm just doing something quick before I leave for work or something. Just throw it on and forget it. All right, on to full lengths. So one of the first ones I got in December was the Cab For Cutie photo album, Barstook Records, their label, or their first label. I don't know if they're on that label anymore. Yeah, they repressed a lot of their first few records. So the good stuff, the good Death Cab stuff. I don't really much like anything after Plans. Not that I'm sure that there was very many albums after Plans. Maybe just Narrow Stairs. I don't know what else is after that. But my favorite Death Cab album. Kind of shepherding that indie sound that everybody knows and loves today. But before it got overdone. So this is OG Death Cab. Love it. Next is A Great Big Pile of Leaves. This is their first record called Have You Seen My Prefrontal Cortex? They've been on kind of a vinyl pressing, like, a tear lately, actually, because they keep redoing all their old records. I just got their other one, Boom, that they just redid, and they remastered their first one, this one. Comes on blue vinyl, double gatefold, 3 top shelf records. A lot of fun songs mixed with kind of moody, melodic emo stuff. Kind of mathy, not horribly mathy, but like this is, I know when I mention this band to other people, they're like, oh, that's not a math rock band, but they kind of, I'm sure they're getting that vibe from the stuff on this, because the guitar parts are more technical than the later stuff. But I would suggest starting with like their newer record, You're Always on My Mind, and then maybe working your way backwards, because that's what I did, and I enjoy it. Sorry, I'm sick. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Next, I got, this is a Me Without You record. This was a Black Friday exclusive called EastEnders Wives, which is like a deluxe 10-inch single, I guess is what you'd call it. It's just that song 5 times or 6 times on here, just different versions of it. And love the artwork. I think they have the same artist that does all their artwork. Really cool stuff. But yeah, this is a song off 10 Stories, that album that they released 2 years ago. I got this it came out in November. I got this in December. Kind of leftover pickings from Black Friday at a discounted rate. So couldn't really go wrong. Not my favorite Me Without You stuff, but yeah, I just wanted to say I had something Me Without You, and I got it for cheap, so can't go wrong. So that's cool. The next 2, I got Portugal the Man albums, Censored Colors and then American Ghetto. And yeah, this is like kind of the middle of their library, these 2 albums are. This is kind of when, like after this one in particular, I sort of started to fall off the Portugal the Man train. I really like Waiter You Vultures, which is their first album, but like they progressively I've been kind of moving away from it. Their newer album's really good, actually. Evil Friends, I really like that one. But the one before that, In the Mountain, in the Clouds, not my favorite. But each one of these of their albums kind of has something that I can grasp onto. So I've been on Portugal the Man kind of collecting binge just because they're easy to find and they're pretty fairly priced to sell. So it's kind of like you throw your hands up and say, why not? I like these songs. I'll buy it. You convinced me. Don't have to argue. Alright, finally. Wonder Year's Upsides. And this is the Upsides repress that I think either was put out by Hopeless or No Sleep. Somebody. They're on like 5 different labels. It's hard to keep track of them. Gatefold. New album cover. Comes in a bunch of variants. I got the puke mustard color or whatever. Not that pretty, but I like anything other than black because black is boring. Don't take that the wrong way. But yeah, great pop punk album. Reminds me of my college days, which it's not like I've been out of college that long, maybe 2 years, but I look back fondly on my college years when I listen to this album. Sad, sappy, white kid, suburban problems. That's what this album you could sum up as. And pretty much every Wonder Years album. But if you're into pop punk, give this a shot. So that's it. Those are all the records I bought in December. And so thank you for listening. If you like vinyl, you can check out our other vinyl haul videos. And we'll be posting more of them every month. And you should listen to our podcast too. I never plug our podcast on these for some reason. I'll link that somewhere down probably in the description. But yeah, we put episodes out every week. Talk about music, talk about music news, talk about albums. We review albums, we recommend music, similar to stuff like that. And we play little clips of the song so you can decide whether or not you want to listen to it. And we give away vinyl records every month too. What do you want? Do you want me to just give you money or my firstborn son that I don't have yet, but I'll give them to you. Just listen to our podcast. All right, this is getting weird. Stop staring at me. Hey, did you like that video? We got more videos. They're over there, and they're over there, and they're over there. You should watch them. We talk about records. They talk about records. I sort of just stumble through them. I don't know. I'm acting drunk right now. This is decaf coffee.